Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, solar Christed light keepers of the kingdom of heaven on earth. We are only on the 2nd day of October 2022, and she is already coming in red hot. Solaris is releasing one barrage after another of solar flares within the last 24 hours. Last night we had the powerful M-class 8.8 solar flare released from the heliosphere of the sun. 8.8 Lionsgate codes flowing in, and the sun also blasted out another 9 C-class flares today. We had 2 more M-class flares and a massive X1 class flare at 2020 UTC, creating a 22-22-22 portal activation. Pachamama continues to get flooded with gamma plasma waves of adamantine light as we are in what feels like the final stages of our ascension and great awakening. Keep shining bright and rising up, rainbow warriors of the new earth. Today is also the 7th day of the Hindu Holy Week of Navratri, 9 nights of the Divine Goddess, which is assisting our Divine Goddesses to continue to rise in the holy fires of ascension and pure manifestation. Mercury also stations direct today in the sign of Virgo, bringing in crystal clarity of communications and direct experience of our new divine missions of co-creating our heaven upon earth. Also on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar, we have Keen 137, Red Resonant Earth, which is encoded with our 37 into the 73 codes of heaven upon earth, as Gaia continues her transformation into the paradise she has always evolved to be. Keen 137 is the archetype of the navigator, as we are traveling in between worlds to merge the physical with the non-physical, emptiness with form, the one and the many and the many and the one. The rose quartz crystals all over this realm are vibrating at the highest codes of the Marie, of the pink rose of Magdalena. These goddess energies of the sisterhood of the roses are expanding through Mother Earth and all her children of the sun, like ripples on the still waters. With the unconditional love vibrations of the new earth, the violet and pink flames are blazing within every living heart of our earth angelics of the 144 to raise the whole world to the new Lemuria of our new Edenic timelessness. Connect to the rose and violet rays and blaze this realm with the highest light of transmutation and transfiguration. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And along with all these massive solar flares today and activations and transformations, there's a lot going on around the world and behind the scenes. Some of our connections in Cuba report that the country is in total blackout. There's a major uprising in Havana. Also, reports are coming in that the whole government of Iran is jumping ship. They're leaving town, getting out before it's too late for them. Either way, many good things are to come, and we're still in the chaotic nodes as we navigate through the worlds into the pure light, the pure land of eternal bliss consciousness. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 11 degrees 22 minutes Capricorn. The sun is at 9 degrees 54 minutes Libra. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 10 degrees Libra. A canoe approaching safety through dangerous waters. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 12 degrees Capricorn. A student of nature lecturing, revealing little-known aspects of life, from AstrologyWeekly.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Eduardo Ostrohov. It looks as if there was dispersion. At the moment, what comes of the solar wind will be in some hours today, Sunday maybe, and tomorrow Monday. Doing so will allow better time to balance all that is now in the process of incorporating the current, while the shadow is released, following the individual metamorphosis. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ra James, Mercury retrograde is officially over. We are still, however, in retro shade. Mercury retro shade lasts 2 weeks. This is where everything catches up. You may be trying to get things back in order or picking up the pieces. This is the time to decide if you stay on the same path or if you want to shift your direction. You should be getting more clarity with what work you should be doing. For some, this may mean either being guided to leave or complete unfinished projects. For some, the energies right now are bringing a climax to the last 3 weeks. Mercury did spend in retrograde. We have a lot of high solar activity going on. We have had and can expect more X-flares this weekend. It's Libra season and we are being guided to take a closer look at our relationships. Your life is always a reflection of your healing journey. Your connections are your best mirror. Many are having issues in their closest connections. This is a sign that you have more healing work to do. So many are still single in a state of suspended separateness. 2023 will shift so many into new contracts and connections. Your love life is always the best place to be looking. How are you doing in that department? Is there healing that you may need in that area? For some, this may be an area that needs to awaken more. October is going to bring a major healing for your love life. Libra season is helping to bring a karmic balancing. It's also a time for us to connect with the deeper magic. It's an amazing time to be connecting with spirit and any loved ones that are walking beside you in spirit. The veil will continue to thin, and October brings us a huge influx of galactic energies. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Celia Fenn. October takes us towards the 1010 portal on the 10th of October, which is preceded by the full moon in Aries on the 9th. This means 2 days of intense energy with some instability that usually accompanies a fire moon. It is, of course, also a great time for creative projects and connecting with your soul passions. Then on the 23rd, the sun goes into Scorpio, and on the 25th we have the first eclipse, a partial solar eclipse in Scorpio, followed by a total lunar eclipse in Taurus on the 8th of November, just before the 11/11 on the 11th of November. This partial solar eclipse will allow Earth to receive very high frequency light codes that will activate both consciousness and the DNA. Archangel Michael explains that the high-frequency photonic codes from the sun also activate water to vibrate with its crystalline plasma state. Since we have about 80% water in our bodies, we will feel these activations on both the consciousness level and the physical level. The purpose of these accelerated light codes, after the huge shift we have made in the last 6 months, is to activate the crystalline energies in our bodies and to expand our consciousness into its galactic or oceanic state. The angels are here to assist, and the whales and dolphins. The whales are grandmasters of cosmic consciousness, and the dolphins are masters of cosmic flow and alignment. We are activating new Lemuria, where we learn to flow with the clear liquid light of life that flows from the celestial cosmic 0 point. Love to all this beautiful Sunday, from CeliaFen.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Devyani Singh from Isis Channelings. The final exhale. Ma Kali invites you to release the heavy crown. Today, October 2nd, is the 7th day of Navratris, 9 nights of the goddess, and is dedicated to the goddess Ma Kali, Kal Ratri, dark goddess of time and karmic redemption, destroyer of ego, endings and beginnings. Early morning today, in the liminal space of dream space and semi-awareness, I was suddenly awoken by an extremely visceral sensation of a serpent wrapped tightly around my head. Something that I soon forgot, only to recollect later in the day as I made the connection between the day 7 of Navratri and the crown chakra, 7th chakra. On the 7th day, the Shakti, serpent Kundalini, Goddess energies which began their journey from the root chakra on day 1 of Navratri reaches the 7th chakra, the crown. Ma Kali invites you today to release the heavy crown of patriarchal trauma and karmic debts of your ancestral and bloodlines. The past few days and weeks she has made sure you faced your fears with courage and showed up. Yes, she didn't really leave you much choice, did she? That's all that she asks of us. Show up, courageously face your fears, and surrender to the divine flow of intelligence, with faith and trust that the highest outcome will prevail. On the 7th day is the final exhale, the last day of purification, where we place as offerings to the Ma Kali all that no longer serves us. We place our heavy crown of debts, trauma, distorted patterns, illusions at her feet and ask for her blessings. On the next 2 days, October 3rd and 4th, are the highly auspicious 8th and 9th days of Navratri, where the Shakti reaches the transpersonal chakras of transcendence. It's a time to receive the goddess blessings and share them generously with the world. And light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake na. From IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Rick Jewers, once again the time is optimal to be anchoring in the white light to the planet Terra, Gaia. For those of you that know, you are a conduit of the light. Currently, there are huge emissions of photonic light incoming from the sun that can be anchored to support and create upliftment in the frequency of the planet and consciousness. This divine timely complement is coinciding with a current consciousness shift forward, as well as further empowering and energizing those that have their Kundalini Merkaba light body activated. The outlook is for these incoming energies to even intensify more in very good ways. Love, light, and gratitude, Rick Jewers. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Anna Maria. The event will start with the opening of a portal over Sedona, Arizona. The crafts will be going upstairs. Triangular quartz crystals, 200 to 300 feet tall, will rise from the ground in many places around the world. Crafts of all shapes and sizes will be discovered and displayed in the portals with dazzling colors. The ships will begin landing and the Pleiadians will meet with ambassadors. There will be public announcements and a meeting where the Pleiadians will be introduced to the world, followed by other races. Ikai and Taygeta family will be the first Pleiadian humans to meet. Life in 5D, humans will reunite with all that are gone and there will be great celebrations. Everyone will be healthy. Eventually, starseeds will begin to take a closer look at their counterparts of the higher self. Incarnate Arcturians will begin to look more Arcturian, for example. All souls will meet each other. Friends, families, lovers, and enemies will be remembered. Everyone will stay connected and there's no need to worry about losing anyone. Nothing will be lost. Everything will be one. The new 5D Earth will be a galactic civilization. With the help of the Pleiadian, humans will travel to space and meet many alien races. There will be new schools where our star families will teach advanced knowledge of many subjects. New interpretations of crystals will transform society. There will be new forms of art and music inspired by ET cultures. There will be a detailed breakdown on each topic and advanced technology that's been withheld, and more from the Pleiadians. There will be a new financial system which will make us not need money at all, because technology will cover all needs. There will be trade and people can work for more if they want more. Most people will spend their time with hobbies and developing new talents. Human beings will continue to have families and children and thrive. Starseeds will end extended lives on Sheen and leave the physical body to go home at a time of their choosing. Death will not be necessary. From Anna Maria. And from Blue Rose Oracles. A golden plasma wave of light-infused particles is oscillating through the multidimensional layers of our holographic reality. each golden particle a wavelength of light-encoded energies which are shifting and transforming the very fabric of our physical vessels and the planetary heart field. A golden sphere is emerging from the radiant fiery core of Pachamama. Deep inside her cosmic womb, a new spiral is birthing. A holographic blueprint which holds the tendrils and templates of a golden age ready to be anchored and imprinted into the planetary grid matrices. As Pachamama brings forth the sparkling, golden waves of a new creation, and weaves interdimensional lattices and threads of golden light into the dragon and song lines, the multidimensional reality frameworks of our past incarnational collective and personal cycles are dissolving, merging, and transforming into a unified field of quantum consciousness, an energetic multidimensional highway of accessible memories, wisdom and vision free of the inversions and distortions we have been under in slower dimensional matrix imprints. The higher heart is creaking open to reveal the stargate within, the multidimensional portal of light through which all realities and fractal aspects of our soul's expression merge and integrate, bringing the embodiment layers into union as we expand into oneness consciousness, transcending the duality and separation narratives which have held a vibrational resonance with the templates we wore and anchored in slower dimensional timelines. As we expand into deeper octaves of love and remembrance in alignment with Pachamama, birthing and weaving a new collective blueprint bathed in the golden light of unity, we are called to transcend through the narratives, layers and patterns of separation, and realign with the divine essence of our source love, encoded within every cell of our sacred vessel. You are source love incarnate into physical form, designed to flow in perfect symphony and harmony with the heartbeat of Pachamama, and to experience bliss, love, abundance, and blessings within each moment of this beautiful physical experience. To know that you are an expression of the highest love, co-creating and residing within the cosmic ocean of collective consciousness. You are love. And from Divine Bro, Throughout the Light, Philippe Francois. The first few weeks of October follow the feast of Archangel Michael and the Archangels. He is the anthropomorphized blue being of light. This is a major date, so it is an important, special, privileged vibrational atmosphere that produces vibrational assignments specific to each, depending on the plan or consciousness is located, depending on how the soul responds to the call of light, depending on the alignments, opens, breaks, closures, etc. It's a period of updating, of interiorization. It's about becoming self-emergent and the ability to rise in vibration, experiencing the metamorphosis to other forms of life. Don't forget to laugh at yourself when you have passed or transcended something, because life is joy, regardless of the destruction of illusions or projections. Phenomenon of great magnitude will translate into these times, but how will humanity react? Everything adjusts according to the reactivity of the entire incarnate human consciousness. Great vibrational movements, great movements of consciousness occur during this last quarter of the year, leading up to Christmas, the ultimate gateway to another reality. It is a transition of souls related to vibrational increase and acceleration of the Christ vibration, that of authentic light. The only risks are the phenomena of resistance related to duality hitting our light, attachments, doubts. It's a matter of birth, and therefore this is how the baby is going to be born. He's ready to walk to the other side of another reality, but he may be stuck in the passage for more or less for a while. The passage demands to free oneself. So to be free, it is this release from attachments that determines the passage. It is the ability to actually follow your light, your essence, love that leads to other adventures and other life forms. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin, dissolving all remaining illusions of separation, We have an X-class solar flare in progress right now after 3 M-class and 8 C-class flares today, including radio blackout. We're getting showered by diamond white and rainbow plasma light and pure divine love and union energies, as all remaining sense and illusions of separation, along with all that is false and artificial, is dissolving effortlessly now. Allow all to be as it is and the energies to flow through you as we continue to anchor into the crystalline core, caverns, grids, and stargates of Earth, as all is aligning for the final ignition of our hearts and that of the Earth, returning divine order and us returning to the ancient future that is being fully unlocked from within ourselves, blood and DNA, as what is real is being remembered again and we quantum leap back home, as if awakening from a dream, suddenly remembering what always has been, as we continue to keep transcending any remaining density, lower codings, energies, and frequencies held in our bodies with great ease, as we fully surrender to the divine flow of these powerful cosmic waves, helping us to fully remember our true self again. We keep shining bright in our light, filling up with the pure source love. At any moment now, the simulation is going fully offline. Remember, you're the glitch in the matrix, as well as its creator and architect. No thing lies outside of you. All of this is you. The creator doesn't feel separate from its creations. Divine love and union energies are awakening our hearts and true remembering as we continue to deepen into ever greater levels of unconditional love, as all unifies as one from deep within us. Then we project that out into the hologram. As our consciousness shifts, so do the reflections in the mirrors. As we shift the way we look at things, the things we look at change. As the prism gets clearer and clearer, so do the projections of our hearts and minds. Eternal love, Ramona. And from divine consorts of the light, Suryananda and Ayed. The great central sun, together with the violet flame, has released on the 1st of October, going into the 2nd of October, a combined shift and download, unprecedented onto Gaia, as the predestined timing has been reached. This is a magnificent gift to Gaia and inhabitants, as this dual combination has a very different quality, energy, frequency, and vibration. This will gain further momentum as the 2nd of October is entered due to different time zones on Gaia. With Father and Divine Mother and the Elohim, inevitably Archangel Zadkiel, Saint Germain, and those who oversee the violet flame have been fully involved and assigned to this unique and unprecedented dual shift and download. From the great central sun, Akashic records, even those on Gaia who are receptive to receiving and absorbing the ongoing intense energies, higher frequencies, downloads, and shifts will likely have been aware of differences as to how higher frequencies have been received and integrated within. A great deal has been written on the violet flame for a long time, and the role and gift Saint Germain has gifted Gaia and humanity with. The violet flame originates from the great central sun, the omnipresent, omnipotent power of creation, existence itself. The violet flame could never have had any other origin than the great central sun. These are unparalleled and unprecedented times, long awaited and prophesied. As with all of these deeply significant changes, events, shifts, and downloads released onto Gaia and inhabitants, timing is always the key. Inhabitants on Gaia will be able to access even easier the violet flame, as with this combined shift and download has been amplified what has always been a magnificent, precious tool for the immense benefit of inhabitants on Gaia, being without limit in its power of light and higher frequencies. The sense of time stands still, suspended in time. This can mean that we have been and are home beyond Gaia. Whether this is the great central sun, stars, and other worlds, there is that recognition, awareness, and understanding that we have been home, beyond the physicality of Gaia. These last few days will have for some on Gaia given rise to the sensing as home is within. Whether that moment or recognizing this has taken place upon awakening, with the tremendous energies released onto Gaia and absorbed by many this weekend, inevitably takes one to this sensing, suspended in time. Time has stood still. From Adam, El Daoud, and Soyananda, divine consorts, and from divine sister of the light, Karen Lithica, deep core healing, the Arcturians, we ask you to connect more deeply as the cellular expansion continues, to realize the great internal metamorphosis taking place, for deep cellular, crystalline awareness is occurring. As you expand your inner knowing, your inner world, as you travel within your consciousness, beyond the construct, beyond the perimeter of your mind, as you awaken to the deeper layers of you, deeper and deeper, connecting to the essence of your true self, the meaning of your story, your mission, journey in this now, to see the unique light spectrum, a unique opportunity for quantum expansion and healing, to cleanse and rest every aspect of you, to be gentle on yourself, dear soul, as your physical light-body connection is harmonizing and a wonderful dance of metamorphic light synergy. Day by day as the sun rises, see the opportunity to learn more about you, to feel the reassurance that your journey work is moving along at the right pace, the right moment of expansion, to feel your soul family with you, for we are joining, uniting in a wonderful spectrum of light, thanking you for being you in this moment of planetary cosmic awakening. Be love, be light, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, C. Ara Campbell. Mercury direct October 2nd. When Mercury goes direct, it can start to open the floodgates of communication, connection, and change. Where we have been feeling things have been disconnected or silent or simply not working out for us, things will start becoming clear again and moving forward. This can be good news if there has been communication issues or trouble connecting with others or even with projects that we have been working on. This can help us to make the changes that we need, especially when it comes to relationships and our environment. From thegoddesscircle.net. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Tanya Gabrielle. Good news, Mercury stationed direct just hours ago in Virgo. Mercury rules Virgo, so this is an important moment of generating forward momentum, especially regarding our healing and health. Those two themes are even more emphasized due to Mercury stationing direct at 24 degrees Virgo. 24 reduces to the root number 6, which also governs health and healing along with love, nurturing, and abundance. This was a particularly potent retrograde for Mercury as it traveled through Libra, love, relationships, and then Virgo, its own sign, all while opposite to Jupiter. Everything you have been experiencing has been magnified, and this coming week inspiration is at a high. With Mercury's direct motion, be prepared for unexpected shifts that set you free to ignite your divine spark. Keep releasing old patterns and practicing self-awareness to note how situations and people help you grow. As Mercury completes its journey in its home sign of Virgo over the next week, if you want to change where you are, embrace where you are. As you embrace where you are, you can move beyond where you are. Mercury's movement forward will still be opposite to Jupiter, providing opportunities to relate to others in new, innovative ways, allowing peace, joy, and compassion to guide your interactions. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury stations direct in Virgo. After 3 weeks of backtracking, Mercury is ready to move forwards again, and so are we. This retrograde period asks us to reassess our relationships as well as our health, daily routines, and work. Hopefully now we understand where greater efficiency and better self-care can facilitate our relationships as well as create inner harmony. Mercury's station on the Sabian symbol, a flag at half-mast in front of a public building, reminds us that instead of being overly critical and bemoaning historic failings, now is a time to honor your past self, grieve what was lost, and set your sights on raising a new standard. We have all made mistakes, all missed the point, all blurted out the wrong thing at the wrong time, all hesitated until the opportunity whizzed past untaken, all said yes to things we didn't really want or need and no to that which we desperately desired. If you have had the feeling that life is unraveling, bring to mind the image of a weaver, unpicking strands to correct the pattern. Give the remedy to the problem time to work. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Keen 137, Red Resonant Earth, Archetype Navigator. 17th core day of Central Mystic Column of the Tzolk'in. Keynotes from Galactic Synchronization. Keen 137, Red Resonant Earth, corresponds to the realm Crystal Earth of Lord Avuk Tikab. This is in relation with the master time molecule at the center of the Earth. 13 and 7 are the key master numbers of the 1320 program, and the 13-7 wheel of the law of time. Once again, Keen 137 is 7 Earth, known as the Avuk Tikab. Our Lord at the center, 7 of the Earth, code of consciousness dwelling in the Earth's core. According to Wikipedia, Mecca coordinates are 21 degrees north, 39 degrees east. 20 equals 7 times 3, 7 plus 7 plus 7. 39 equals 13 times 3, 13 plus 13 plus 13. As we can appreciate, this combination of synchronic and sacred geometrical ratios interlocks with the cosmological, geomantic, and spiritual energy streams that are focalized into this unique geographical point on Earth, conferring the Kaaba a very important role within the process of planetary resurrection. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 137, Red Resonant Earth. Resonant is the name for the number 7, and its keywords are attune, inspire, and channel. We are right in the middle of the blue monkey wave spell and finally well clear of the intense squishy bit in between the two portal day columns. It's not over yet, mind you. When we are at the top of the next column, Red Spectral Dragon, the intensity will transform into awesomeness. This is the third wave spell of the notorious Blue Western Castle of Burning. The last wave spell is Yellow Seed, which also contains 10 portal days, but it is more rewarding than intense. In my personal opinion, the Yellow Seed yields a cornucopia harvest and many good things come out of it. This is a day 7 of the Monkey Wave spell, which translates into fine-tune your intuition. Be still and listen for instructions. The 7th day is about trusting your gut instincts. So if you regularly remind yourself to do this when the resonant number comes round every 13 days, that's a great and healthy habit to form. With enough practice, we become better at trusting our natural instincts. Today is the Red Earth, which represents evolution, synchronicity, and navigation. These instructions that are awaiting you, if you can tune into the right frequency, will lead you to evolve. Navigation is about steering yourself in the right direction once you have understood these instructions. Again, use your intuition and you'll know just what to do. It's a great combination of day and number, as we always experience more psychic activity whenever we connect to Mother Earth. It's when our ego disconnects us that we lose the ability to navigate. The guide today is the red moon, which symbolizes relaxation. As always, when the moon guides us, we must surrender and relinquish control and trust that things will work out. This laid-back attitude is very good for channeling too, so permit yourself to chill. Really, anything can happen when the moon guides. You've just got to be prepared that anything you planned may not turn out well. In fact, drop all of your plans, as things never turn out the way you expect when the moon guides anyway. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, 144 coming in. The Red Resonant Earth, 7 Kaban, Keen 137, the 2nd of October 2022, attuning to Earth magic, flowing in a new direction. 2-10-2022 equal 2-1-6 equal 2-7 equal 9. Day codes 2, partner, twin, cooperation, duality. 9. Completion, service, destiny, divine, humanity, grace. Month year codes. 10. Manifestation, power, authority. 1. New beginnings, original leader. 6. Heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 7. Magic, mystic, spiritual, solitude, initiation. 2. 20. The awakening, clear vision. 22. Architect of peace, master builder. Keen 137 equal 11 equal 2 code. Portal gate polarity 2-2. Today Mercury stations direct. Hip hip hooray. Lots more forward momentum to go with the new flow now. A much more yin, divinely feminine day today, attuning to the earth magic of Pachamama. Day 7 in the blue monkey wave spell of magic, joy, bliss, play, merriment, spontaneity, and a return to innocence. Today we are asked to be still, listen and attune to the synchronicities which lead us to greater magic and bliss. Tone of creation, resonant tone 7 in the emotional realm. Action inspires, power channel, essence attunement. The resonant tone very powerfully ignites the potential for great alchemy today, as it provides the ability to fine-tune and channel the magical forces available to us all, to walk through the doorways, offering new pathways and opportunities. Today we are super sensitive as we are attuned through our senses, the emotional feeling body. So tune in and feel what your body is sensing. What signals are you receiving? At tone 7, our vibrating phenomenon learns to be still and to listen. Mystical 7 understands that everywhere is magical, but right here is better. Once we attune and then channel the magic through this present moment. Number 7 is also the frequency of the mystic and the magician, which doubles the magic of the monkey wave spell today. What are you attuned to today? What form of magical portal will you manifest? Today's question is, how can I attune to the synchronicities leading to the flow of more magic, opportunities, and bliss in my life? Divine blessings for attaining magical resonance with these bliss codes of Pachamama today. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 137, Red Resonant Earth. The mantra, the code for today is, I channel in order to evolve. Inspiring synchronicity. I seal the matrix of navigation with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of universal water. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to thank Divine Sistar of the Light, Hanu Vid, for raising your pledge today on Patreon. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your extra support. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a monthly pledge on Patreon and take part of our monthly teachings and training, you can do so at our link at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sistar of the Light, Jen Marana, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sistar. I'd like to also thank Divine Sistar of the Light, Sarah Theroet, for another donation. Thank you, Divine Sistar, for your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sistar of the Light, Rita Minster, for another donation. Thank you, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Lynn Wood, for another donation. Thank you very much. Thank you all for continuing to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this without you, so we appreciate you all very much. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal link at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Kipper Seljestat, for your super thanks donation on YouTube today. We appreciate you, Divine Brothor, for your light and your support. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And she has a 20% sale off on all her items until October 25th. So be sure to take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful ritual from Divine Sister of the Light, Miriam Gillis. Cleansing ritual. I cleanse and let go of all that feels heavy on my soul. I am shedding. I am letting go of all that no longer needs to cling to me. I separate myself from my attachments, my judgments, and my inner voice of doubt, and settle into my truth, my soul, and my highest alignment. I cleanse this space and these ingredients with light and loving energy. This space is now safe, protected, and aligned with the energies of love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mother Earth, for providing me with these blank slates to write my wishes, to set my intentions, and to give back to the world. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed week ahead as we continue through this ascension spiral into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.